This isn't working.
Yeah, you're right.
It's too hot. It's just awkward. Can't see anything. But we still got a spooky Halloween video for you coming right up.
Right now.
Woo! What's up, guys? It's Jack's Pop Guy here.
And GVKcollectibles.
And it is Halloween, so we wish you all a happy Halloween. And we hope you're following the rules of Halloween. Hopefully Sam doesn't come after you. I saw him a little bit earlier. I don't know where he was, but I saw him a little bit earlier.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Yeah, it was weird. I think I saw Michael Myers too.
Yeah, that too.
He was just standing in a corner not doing anything. Kind of weird, but you know, that's cool.
Michael just minds his
And you know, he's doing what he do. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens.
Yeah.
But anyway, today we got a fun video for you guys. We're doing our Halloween special. So obviously there wasn't a What's in the Box Wednesday. That's just because I apologize for that, but that's because none of my orders that I ordered stuff, nothing lined up with coming in on time for me to get the video filmed and edited. Stuff came in on Wednesday, but I just wouldn't have enough time to film and edit the video. So we didn't want to upload a video that just wasn't good quality and, you know.
Oh, it was like a rush job. Yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Halloween 2-pack NECA of Dr. Loomis and Laurie Strode.
That came out yesterday. It was an awesome video.
I think that's like my best video that I've edited. I put a lot of work into that. And
it was very fun.
So
I bet you're wondering what we're going to do for our Halloween special. So we're going to show off our 5 favorite items in our collection that are horror related / Halloween related. We each picked out 5 of our favorite. We both collect horror stuff. Him a little bit more than I, but I have my fair share. And we're going to show off those items to you. We have some, might I say, some pretty cool items. So we hope you enjoy. We're going to get started with my first item, which is the whole complete set of backwards. The whole complete set of the Killer Clowns from Outer Space Funko Pops. For those who have never seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space, go watch it. It's a great, terrible movie. I love it so much.
Great cult classic.
Yes, it's a cult classic for sure.
I was the one who introduced him to it, so.
Yeah, the first time I watched it, I was very confused. But I watched it again, and I was still confused, but in a good way. I was happy. I was happily confused.
Yeah.
But yeah, these pops look great. The detail on them's great. I think it's fair. It's easy for me to say that Shorty is definitely my favorite Killer Clown. He's just put him up, put him up, put him up. What are you gonna do? Knock my block off?
Boom.
Boom.
It's such a great movie. Also directed by special effects guys, so they clearly know what they're doing. The cool thing is the clowns, it's not makeup or anything. It's animatronic heads.
Yep.
So, which is wonderfully done. Each of them has a unique, cool personality. And I actually have this set too. I actually have the San Diego Comic-Con one on the way. So
it's NYCC.
NYCC.
It's okay. We'll let them live. It's Halloween.
I get confused with the Comic-Cons, dude. There's so many of them.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, that's my first item. So I think you should show off a little something of yours if you want for the audience.
Alright, as you guys probably know from the video, especially from the Creep video from a few weeks ago, I love Creep Show. I love the new TV show. And of course, I love the classic, the original movie done by George Romero and written by Stephen King. So a team match made in heaven.
A horror team that's match made in heaven.
And you would think, oh, maybe it would be crap. No, it's excellent. So, this was actually on our Ocala video, and when I saw it, I knew I immediately had to have it because it was something that I've wanted a long time since I knew about it. And that is the graphic novel adaptation of the movie Creep Show. And this one, there is actually reprints of this, but the reprints have like the new, like clean shave Stephen King, who looks all put together, older gentleman. This one, it is straight up in his cocaine phase, so he's got the beard and he looks freaking crazy in the profile
As
shot.
It should be.
And as you guys know, he directed Maximum Overdrive, and he was on cocaine. But doesn't mean that I don't love the man. He has made some great stories, and this is not the exception. I forget who the artist is, done by Bernie Wrightson, I believe, and he's done a lot of horror comic. Like, he's done an adaptation of Frankenstein, and I think he's done some stuff, like, I think within, like, DC, like Hellblazer stuff, like John Constantine, I believe. But this, like, the art style in this is so amazing.
Yeah,
I'm actually...
Cool. I didn't read it, but I flipped through it. It was pretty cool. It was different.
I am excited to see, to read this, because I'm going to be reading this tomorrow, because it is Halloween. Well, today's Halloween, I should say.
Yep, it's Halloween.
But yeah, I mean, I just love the film, and also the cover is super cool, because you get Easter eggs, you get a Dawn of the Dead poster, you get a Shining poster, you get a Carrie poster, which is really, really great. So I'm very happy to have this in my collection. So.
Yeah, it's a very cool piece.
That's my first thing.
All right, now for my coming in at number 4 on my list. But I ranked my items. I don't know. Are you ranking your items?
Kind of.
I ranked mine because I definitely do have a favorite of mine. Coming in at number 4, we have Sam, the NECA figure. So as if you've seen our videos, you would know that I like Trick or Treat a little bit. Sam, I think he's just a super cool character. He just looks like this innocent little kid, and then all of a sudden he's shoving a stick like a sucker right in your mouth and killing you. But yeah, really cool. He actually got me this one day because I was feeling sad because I was playing a bingo for Sam, and I had like 4 spots in the main, and I lost. And so I was feeling really sad because Sam's, it's not exactly the most expensive pop to find, but there's a lot of fakes, and it's hard to get a real one for a decent price. I figured I would say now, I found one. I got a pop. It's on the way. I paid a lot for it. Not like a crazy ton, but well over what it's worth. But what it's worth to me is I gotta have it. So yeah.
Yeah.
But
this
is a cool figure. I'm going to take it out of the box eventually. I just had it. I haven't figured out my whole horror section quite yet. But yeah, it will eventually be out of the box and on my shelf.
Yeah, and I own this figure too. It's a very, really cool figure.
And the box itself is really cool. It has all the characters. Has the principal.
The principal. Like we watched this actually on Discord with my my best friend Mitch, and seeing his reactions to the film for the first, because it was his first time watching it.
Just the twists and stuff is just so great.
It was fun to see.
Yeah, I loved how everything is like slightly connected in a way. Like it's like, oh, you didn't think that person walked by was gonna have any relevance. Think again, Buckaroo. They have relevance.
It's cool. It's a cool anthology of where it's like it's Pulp Fiction essentially, but in Halloween movie where everything's out of place. But like once you get it, everything gets connected. So, yeah, great figure. So.
Yep.
All right. So, do you want me to jump to mine?
Absolutely.
All right. So these two, I was debating what to do, either one, but I decided to do these two guys. It is the 8-bit the NES Funko Pops of Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger. Now, he got both of these. He actually gave me the Freddy Krueger, and he got the Jason for me for my birthday, my 26th. So,
you're kind of dating yourself there.
I know. I'm old. But I love I've never played the NES games, but like seeing the Angry Video Game Nerd.
They just look so cool.
Yeah,
they look so cool.
Seeing the Angry Video Game Nerd play the games, I've always kind of had an attachment for them, even though they're not necessarily the best games, but I just love them. I also have the NECA figure. I have actually both versions of Jason. I have the San Diego Comic-Con one and the GameStop one, and I got. Really, the GameStop one was only. I think these were GameStop exclusive too. Just to kind of coincide with
because of the video game kind of thing. You know, most video games will be exclusive. Pops will be exclusive to GameStop or Best Buy.
But yeah, these guys are really, really cool. I really love them. They sit right on top of my Xbox because I think that's a perfect place for them. But yeah, I just love the NES style of figures. So.
Very cool. Yeah. Very, very cool. So number 3, coming number 3 for me, we have glow-in-the-dark Chase Freddy Krueger. I don't know why. I almost said Mercury. Don't judge me. But yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street, obviously.
I would love to see Robert Englund just like go, ah! smile with the Freddy glove on.
Oh my goodness, that'd be funny. But yeah. Anyway, Freddy Krueger, glow in the dark chase. We'll have the glow in the dark up for you. Obviously, these are not the cheapest horror pops around. They definitely can go up there in value. I was lucky enough to win this one off a raffle. And I've never paid full price for one of these. At one point, I had 3 of them, so I traded them and got some other pops. But anyway, yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger, Glow in the Dark Chase. It's very cool. Yeah. I'm not a huge. I dressed up for Halloween one time as Freddy Krueger.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool. I wish I still had the glove because that glove was cool.
I wish too. I kind of want to get the
NECA one.
The NECA one.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Mythical.
And get like on one of those stands. That'd be cool.
Oh, that'd be really cool.
That'd be really cool.
So, yeah. What?
Yeah. So before we get to a start item, our camera's about to do that thing where it cuts us off. So we're gonna do it before it does it to us. So we'll be right back after a quick break. Alright, we're back. Hopefully nothing weird popped up on your screen there for a second.
Yeah.
We've been seeing some weird stuff going on in the house. We took a step away from the camera for a minute. We don't know what happened. But anyway, we're back. He's gonna go ahead and do his third item, his third favorite Halloween item.
Yeah. So this is actually a newer addition to my collection. I think it's relatively the newest, but it's really something I was really happy that I got.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just show it off anyway. It is. This is actually the recent Shout Factory / Scream Factory, whichever they want to go by, Friday the 13th Complete Edition. So this is all the films. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up until the remake. And it's just this, when they announced this set to begin with, I never was really like the first to really go hard on like DVD, like Blu-ray sets before, even though I'm a physical media kind of guy. I was just like, I need to have this set. Because Friday the 13th, to me at least, is one of if not my favorite slasher franchises.
It's gotta be your favorite. It's definitely the one that I feel like that got you into horror movies.
I have a big thanks to our mom. She was the one to introduce me to Nightmare, Halloween, and of course Friday the 13th.
She loved the horror movies too.
And I have to thank her a lot because she got me into this franchise, and it just it's not the most it doesn't have the best quality in terms, like some of them are really good, some of them are eh.
Mm-hmm.
But there's just something about Jason Voorhees he's just really, really cool. Really you kind of root for him because he is a sympathetic villain.
Yeah. His backstory is pretty sad.
Yeah.
If you don't know it, obviously watch the movie and you'll know it.
This set is really, really cool. It comes with remasters of the first 4 films, including the uncut version of the original actually, which is just a few extra frames of gore. Because the MPA is weird with cutting, but this has probably one of my favorite films in this is Friday the 13th Part 7, New Blood, because Kane Hodder it's his first time as Jason, and he does a lot of crazy stunt work that I really, really love, and he would play the character up until Jason X. But also include the set's just beautiful, along with all the Blu-rays itself. You get this really, really cool, beautifully done artwork.
Yeah, we'll do a close-up of that so you can see all the angles and stuff.
Of all the Jasons throughout the franchise, up until the remake. And this set was also cool because I actually got into the point, I pre-ordered it to the point of where I could get 2 exclusive posters. The one poster of this, which looks fantastic. It's right above my Xbox, where my Xbox is and everything. And it also came with a poster of the first one, a 40th anniversary edition of the poster, where Jason's coming out of the lake, but you get to see all the carnage, all the dead characters who die in the movie, and you see Mrs. Voorhees. Just beautiful posters. I think I don't think I have a bad thing to say about this set because it is just incredible. There's some that are not new, they're kind of like their older ones, like, because I think Friday the 13th, like the remake, doesn't really need that much overhaul, because it did come out in 2009, so it came out when Blu-rays were a thing. So, but yeah, I just love this franchise a lot. So, yeah,
Cool item.
yeah, cool item.
All right, my number 2 item in my horror collection is glow-in-the-dark Jason Voorhees.
Keeping the Jason train going.
Yep, so yeah, piggybacking right into his Jason. Is my Jason. Obviously, my Jason is a Funko Pop that glows in the dark. This one is really cool because it's actually the air box of the blue glow, the rare blue glow. So the blue glow, for those who don't really know about it, I'm not sure how many were made of the blue glow, but it was a mistake. There wasn't supposed to be blue glow Jason, but they got out. And now they're highly sought after. I won this one in a raffle for like $60. The blue glow itself probably goes for about, $5.50, if we're going to be honest. You won't be able to, like, if someone has this in their collection and they're serious about collecting horror, they will not get rid of a blue glow Jason unless you're paying at least $5.50. Yeah, so it's a really cool piece. It's actually what got my horror collect, because I really didn't collect horror Funko Pops, and because I knew it was going to be a slippery slope. And god damn it, it was. It was a slippery slope. Now I need them all. I'm missing a few of them, but I need them all. But yeah, blue glow Jason. I'll have the blue glow close up as we always do our close ups. But yeah, this is a great pop. It's really cool. It's actually the first one in the horror line, I believe it was. It's actually it says it's number 1 movies, but I think it's the number 1 of the horror line. But yeah, very cool pop. It's an older pop. It's officially vaulted now, so it's not values now. I keep going up. But yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite in my collection. Highly sought after. Live and Loose Pops. Fun fact about it: he's always asking me. He's like, "What do I got to give you to come up off that pop?" I'm like, "Nope, not trading it. Not trading it for anything." But yeah, it's an awesome pop. Super glad to have it in my collection, and it's number 2 on my Halloween / horror item list, I guess.
Yeah, and you're definitely right when horror is a slippery slope. When I started collecting, like, the horror NECA stuff, it just started off with, like, 2 Jasons, and now I got, like...
There's a horror shelf. There's 2.
There's 1, 2, and there's technically a 3rd one right here. Yeah. That is just... It's not NECA stuff. It's primarily just older stuff that NECA didn't do. So, like, McFarlane and Mezco when they had the license. So.
Yeah, so...
It's a slippery slope.
It's a slippery slope. Now I have not like honorable mentions. We'll do a quick honorable mention for me. I have an Elvira red dress. I have a Beetlejuice glow. Gremlins glow. Yeah, those are the other ones I have, and then I have a whole bunch of other horror ones that are like, I have Pretty Woman Chase, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Leatherface. Sorry, couldn't think of the name.
Oh, you're good.
And then I got some of the Universal Monsters as well. So yeah, it's definitely been a slippery slope, and I want more. I'm trying to win more. So, but yeah, that's number 2 for me.
Yeah. All right. So,
your number 2.
My number 2. So technically, I'm cheating with this because it's
2 items.
But I bought them together.
We'll let it pass because it's Halloween. It's what Sam would want.
So these, I'm really, really happy about. He was actually the one who.
Oh. Uh-oh, we're experiencing some technical difficulties here. We'll be right back after this short message from Sam.
What?
Alright, thank you so much for that, Sam. That was a great message you had there.
He's so cute, but yet there's just something off about him. I don't get it.
He's fine. Just follow the rules of Halloween, you'll be fine.
I've been following rules.
It's fine.
So,
anyway, back to your number 2, sorry.
Yeah. So, these were actually suggested by him. There's a company called $7.
$7 a pop.
$7 a pop.
And they have... I'll explain it if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
So they have this series called the Signature Series where they are able to get celebrities to come and do private autograph signings for Funko Pops. Previous celebrities they've done Becky Lynch, wrestler, Ron Perlman, who's Hellboy, and Clay Morrow on Sons of Anarchy.
They did the Chiodos,
yeah,
the directors.
The Chiodo brothers who did the
Killer Clowns
from Outer Space. And then they also they've had anime voice actors and stuff like that. And it's really cool because they do different runs. Like the Hellboy I have is numbered out of like 65, like 55. And then like there's this other one where it's like 101, where it's actually the prototype. You get the prototype that's autographed, which is really cool. But yeah, they just do really cool signature series. They come with JSA authentication certificates, so you know it's 100% real, which is great. But yeah, that's what they did.
So he told me about these, and I knew I immediately had to do it.
Yeah.
Because these two are, the first one is signed by Warren. I forget his. I can't.
Warrington Gillette.
Warrington Gillette, and he was Jason in part 2. He actually was the guy in majority of the suit. I actually met the other guy who did stunts, Steve Nash, before he passed. Steve Dash, I believe, before he passed away. And the second one is one that I was really excited to get. It is signed by Kane Hodder, aka Jason from Part 7, as I said, my favorite film in the franchise. 8 takes Manhattan, Jason Goes to Hell, Jason X. Mm-hmm. He's been Jason the most out of anybody in the franchise, just because, you know, he just does a lot of great stunt work. I think everything, like, even if the movies kind of got worse, him as Jason kind of makes it worth it.
It's like a boost, you know?
Yeah, it makes it worth it. So these two I was really excited about. So this one is the first, like, I think the first, yep. Wait, no. I think it may be a reissue.
Yeah, these ones, so these Jason, it's pretty much the common version of the Glow Jason. Mm-hmm. They redo them every year for Halloween. So this is actually the newer version. That's probably why they were so easily attainable.
And these two specific Jasons, they are based off the Freddy vs. Jason Jason design, mm-hmm. which is weird because neither of these guys played that Jason. It is.
But yeah,
it's fine. But this is a 175.
It's one out of 175, and this is actually one of 65, which this one's the more rare option of the two. And then they actually had a signed Glow in the Dark Chase one that was signed by, I think, one of each actor, and those were each one of one. Okay. So whoever was lucky enough to get the one of one, they got themselves a good one, you know.
But yeah, I think these are great. Like, this is like the first time I've had signed horror memorabilia. I've never really had the opportunity to meet anybody that I really wanted to meet within the horror, like, just community in general.
Yeah, if I may. The good thing about the $7 a pop ones too is they're actually, the price that you're paying for them is really not that bad. You're really just paying for the autograph signing. You're not really paying for the actual price of the pop, which is somewhat nice, especially if you get the glow in the dark one, which I said before. The green glow is a $300 pop.
Jesus.
So, you know, if you got that one, it's good. But I mean, it's still just a good opportunity to get signed memorabilia in a form that comes with authentication, and it's a good way for you to protect it too. And it's on something you can really put on display too.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah, these
are really cool. I sent them. There's one. So the one on tonight for Halloween is Elvira. So I'm thinking I might hop on that one too. I'm sure you will as well, right?
I'll hop on one.
Yeah, I'll get one. I always get one. I never buy multiple of them. But yeah, it's just really cool to get an autograph piece, you know, like that. So, number one for me. This one's kind of probably not gonna expect this one, but this pop is so cool. The glow on it is amazing, and that is the glow-in-the-dark Creature from the Black Lagoon. Creature from the Black Lagoon. I don't know if we may have told you this, but we've been to the place where it's filmed. I don't know if we told you that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've been to where it's been filmed. I have been twice. You've been once. But it's really cool. They have a suit on display. It's really cool.
Really beautiful. Like, if you ever get a chance
to go to Silver Springs in Ocala, Florida. Definitely get up. Do the boat tour. Look at the springs. Look at all the beautiful fish. It's really cool. But anyway, Universal Monster, Creature from the Black Lagoon. We recently watched Creature from the Black Lagoon for the first time. I did, at least. Was it your first time too?
It actually was.
Yeah.
It was my first time.
I was really impressed with it. It's an older movie. It's funny because our step-grandparents are living with us now. And they our Bob, our step grandpa, he came in when we were watching the movie. He's like, I remember watching this movie in the theaters in the 50s. I was like, yeah, it's like that's really cool that he remembers this movie. But yeah, it's a classic film.
It is.
I really enjoyed it. I think it was ahead of its time for like the underwater shoot and stuff, the underwater scenes. That was just incredible. I love this movie. I love this pop, and you'll see the glow. I'm sure by now you've seen the glow, but the best part about this pop is the actual box glows too.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. But yeah, this is definitely number one for me. Always, every now and again, I'll just turn while I'm at my desk and I'll just get the light on it and charge it up real fast. It lights up the room. It's very cool. A very cool piece to have in my collection. I'm working on getting the rest of the Universal Monsters, but for now, this is definitely the centerpiece of that collection.
Nice.
So that's number one for me.
Alright. So, we'll jump into... So, it's going to be kind of no surprise of what this is going to be.
If you saw the trend...
If you saw the trend.
If you look at his hat.
Yes. It is... This is an older figure, but it is so cool. I've had it for a long time. It is the 12-inch... It's a little hairy, but, you know, we'll get that. It is the 12-inch Mezco Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood. This Jason is, I think, along with Part 3 and probably Part 4, Part 6, I should say, for favorite Jason designs. This is possibly my favorite Jason design. It's just, when I think of Jason Voorhees, this is exactly what I think of. I think of a old skeleton, like this rotted corpse, come back to life to kill teenagers. And
glad I'm not a teenager anymore.
well, if you did bad stuff, then it's like...
I don't know, I'm a good person.
That's good. But this, and it's also, as I said, Part 7, first time Kane Hodder played Jason Voorhees, and...
Take the mask off.
Yes,
really
and
cool.
it's the best, I think, unmasked Jason in the franchise, too. There's actually a point where, in the film, he gets a complete, like a porch, like an awning of a porch, completely collapsed on him. And he gets, like, he goes through a stair, like, case, he's set on fire. He does so many crazy stunts in that movie. And there's actually, it's like, there's a point in the movie where Jason, like, is visibly pissed off with the lead girl, who has, like, kind of psychic powers, like Carrie.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really, really cool. Even he gets, like, shocked, like, by electricity, and I think he actually got shocked. Which, like, it's really good. I think it's the best mask design, best face sculpt. Like, Mezco did a really, really good job, I think, with this figure back in the day. I'm really excited NECA is finally producing figures again, because they're actually doing a Ultimate style of this guy, which has, because there's a Friday the 13th lawsuit. I won't get into it because it's complicated, but I was so relieved that to see them making new Friday the 13th figures. So I'm very excited about the new Ultimate one whenever that will come out. But for right now, I think this is one of if not my favorite horror collection. And once again, I believe our mom, I don't know why I say mother, our mom bought us this.
Bought you that, not me.
Bought me this.
This figure used to scare me when I was a little kid.
And I still have all the accessories except for the, it actually comes with a busted mask for when it happens in the movie. I do not have that. I don't know where it went, but I have pretty much all his weapons and stuff. So,
yeah.
But yeah.
Very cool pieces. I really say both of our horror collections are pretty cool. Mm-hmm. He definitely has a lot more in his collection than I do. Mm-hmm. And if you want to see some of those pieces, just follow him on Instagram. He posts pictures of them every day. He posted one for every day of October.
Yeah.
It was really cool. And he even took them outside and stuff like that. Did cool, unique photos with them. It's really cool. Give him a follow on Instagram. Follow me while you're at it. I just hit 750 followers, so if you follow me on Instagram, thank you for following. We're going to be doing a giveaway at 1,000. I already did my 750 giveaway at the point of this video. But yeah, a lot of fun stuff is coming. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think we're done for today. I think we're done.
I think right now I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of it.
Yep, enjoy. Eat some candy. Yeah.
Oh, and also, not to mention, check out both our Mercari shops. I've actually have gotten a lot on there. It's not a lot of like collectibles or stuff. There's a few scattered, but it's mostly older DVDs. So if you know anybody who needs like they don't really care about like Blu-rays and stuff, just go. I have a bit of Friday the 13th stuff on there. I have a bit of Godzilla stuff on there.
Yep. So
yeah.
And go ahead and check mine out for Pops. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.